The room smelled like copper and cheap cologne. Blood pooled beneath their boots. 3 lay dead. 2 writhed, hands pressed to open wounds that would not close. And her, my wife, she stood frozen, eyes wide. A wet stain bloomed down the inside of her leg. She hadn't expected me to survive. She hadn't expected me to hunt. She certainly hadn't expected what came next. I stepped over a body, leaned close, voice calm, controlled. Did you really think a Delta Force operator who's hunted warlords across continents would fall for your cheap little trap? She didn't respond. She couldn't. Her betrayal trembled between us like a dying pulse. You were wrong. And your betrayal, I stepped back, cold, unforgiving, will be your last meal. Then the sirens howled. It started with her lipstick. Too much of it. At 9:45 on a Wednesday, the text she hid when I entered the room, the quick lock of her phone, the smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. I'd seen smiles like that on double agents, right before they blew up everything. She laughed less, touched me like I was furniture, called me him once. I let it slide. At first, I told myself she was tired, that I'd been gone too long. I was always gone too long. But I returned early from my last assignment, unannounced, quiet. She wasn't expecting me, and neither was the man in our bed. My toothbrush in his mouth, my slippers on his feet. He ran. She cried. I said nothing. Silence is what killers use to reload. I didn't confront her. I studied her. She erased texts when she thought I was asleep. She left the room to answer unknown calls. I cloned her phone. Let her dig her grave one keystroke at a time. She wasn't just cheating. She was planning. Bank withdrawals, large, frequent, fake IDs, a passport under a different name, and worse, she was speaking to people I'd once interrogated, people who knew exactly what I'd done for this country, and exactly how to hurt me. They were mercenaries now, ghosts with knives. I wasn't just a husband she wanted gone. I was an obstacle she wanted eliminated. The final message came 3 days later. Room secured. Target will be alone. Make it look like a robbery. She replied, make sure he doesn't walk out alive. I let it happen. Walked into the setup. No backup, no armor, no fear. Just a wire, a lens, and a plan. They ambushed me. 3 men. 1 gun, mine. Stolen from the safe she once begged me to install. They laughed while they beat me, put 2 bullets in my vest, patted each other on the back like it was done. She arrived 10 minutes later, didn't know I was still breathing. Did you get him? She asked. He nodded. Yeah, 2 in the gut. He's trash. Now let's get her daughter. Her daughter, not ours. That line cut deeper than the bullets ever could. They left. I got up, called in the signal. The room was already rigged. I invited her to dinner. She came dressed in red, same color she wore the night we met. She thought she won, that I was broken, bleeding, oblivious. But I'd already transferred the funds, already turned her messages over to federal contacts, already arranged what came next. She sat down, smiled. I slid a folder across the table. Inside, photos, messages, names, timestamps, bank accounts, a signed confession, hers, forged by her own thumbprint, courtesy of the phone clone. She opened it, went pale, stammered something that might have been a plea. I stood. I don't hit women, I said quietly, but I let consequences do the work. The door opened. 2 agents stepped in, badges visible, guns holstered. She cried as they cuffed her. I didn't look back. Some say revenge is hollow. They're wrong. It's quiet, like snowfall over a shallow grave. I don't feel triumph. I feel clarity. She thought I was a weapon left to rust, but rust remembers its edge. She underestimated silence, underestimated memory, underestimated the man who once crawled out of a compound full of burning bodies to make it home to her. She thought love made me weak. She never understood. Loyalty doesn't soften a soldier, it sharpens him. Her betrayal won't be remembered, but my silence will, forever. Moral of the story: the cruel don't fear consequences until the quiet ones start keeping score.